Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think today we're going to do a little bit of structural building. I think we're going to make like a shantytown rebel base in the wilderness. And I think the best place to start with that is going to be with a maze. Amazing, right? Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, we got the random maze generator that comes built in with Blender. And I don't know, random seed, some number. 2.4 meters high sounds good for a ceiling, maybe even a little lower. Let's go for like 2.25. Cell size is 2 meters per size. Let's take that to 1.5. We do not want to apply solidify. We do not want to apply bevel. We do want to delete islands or not. Let's try not. And rows, maybe make it a little smaller. Let's go 15. That gives us a maze. I actually kind of like it. I think that'll work pretty well as a starting point. I don't have any strong visions of what it should be, so that's a good that's a good thing at least. Let's jump into it. See what we got. So, I do want to create some roofs over things. To fill that. Yeah. And fill that. Fill that. Maybe like this whole area like a... Yeah, take these two. Control E, bridge edge loops. And then Control R. There we go. And AM distance. Cool. That does get rid of those vertices there. Great. And I think K here to... Come on. Control R and Control R. AM distance. Great. Okay. So that should just be one face now. Let's just see. Oh, yes, it is. Good. And we have a roof over our head there, which we like. So let's take this thing to here, 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 and here, and EZ 2.25. So up again. Cool. And then let's just I and X face. So we got a hole coming up through that one there. Cool. And then 2, fill it. Sure. Okay. There. 1K. There. Okay. Here. There. And K. There. AM distance again. 0. Okay. Cool. So we have an opening there. Good. Okay. Now, let's maybe, instead of doing solid walls for reasons that will show up later, let's go grab some stuff from the favelas kit. Grab it out of the way. And we want to get some corrugated metal. Let's see. Let's try this one. Cool. RX90. Great. Alt G. It's on the ground. GZ 2.25. So now it's up at our ceiling height, right? Yeah. Come back. Okay. It is a pain when everything has no thickness. It's hard to see what we're doing. Actually, in fact, because of that, let's just give ourselves... We're not going to keep this modifier, but solidify. There we go. Now I can see it from the top, which will make our life easier. Let's scale that up. Throw it there. And then throw another one like here. And another one. Let's see, RZ90. I'll scale it up a bit more. I recognize that the corrugations probably aren't supposed to be different sizes, but I think for this it'll be fine. There we go. Let's grab a different one now. I mean, one that has a hole in it. Here. RX90. Scale that up to there. Where's our Z height? Z 0.25. Cool. So all those are going across there correctly. Good deal. Do another one over to here. And another one to there. Okay, and let's grab another one. These quarter ones. Okay, right, good deal. And RZ90 there. And there. Cool. And probably want to connect this to something here. I'm going to turn off that in edit mode. And 2. Fill. Great. And fill. Cool. Good deal. Just make sure distance shouldn't be any. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So that one's connected. We don't want any loose ones, basically. So let's do that over here, too. Let's see. Fill. Control R. Cool. 2. Fill. Fill. And no, this one and this one. Fill. Distance. Cool. What? Distance. Oh, because it's the solidify. Right. That's fine. Okay. We're going to turn that off anyway. Let's take Another one. Big one here. RX90. Oh, GZ 2.25 up to there. Scale it up. RZ90. So it comes across like that. Cool. I want to leave some space for sunlight, but I want a lot of it blocked off. So just kind of trying to see where will be cool. That's looking all right to me now. Do want another, at least one more level of thing going up. So it's not just one secondary level, too. So let's take actually this. Easy 2.25. Cool. And I guess we fill it. K. We'll just knife tool 1K. There. K. There. There are better ways to do this in terms of efficiency, but I'm just trying to think as I do it, so I don't mind actually taking a little bit of time sometimes. It's like, sometimes doing something the inefficient way slows you down a little bit. I like that. That's cool. Then, you know what we could do, probably? Does that work? Or does it just give us, we lose the height too? Cool. Good. 2. See if this will work. Control E, bridge edge loops. AM distance. Good. Cool. Good deal. And then let's come in and edit this. 3 inset. Let's go to SY. Cool. X faces. Then over here, inset. Good deal. And actually, I don't think I even, do I want a roof on this one like this? No, I put it there. Or do I want to take, let's grab another one of those faces. Which one? Let's grab this one. Shift D, Alt S, G to here, GZ 2.25. 2.25 times 3. There we go. Don't do the math. Great. Cool. Oh, this thing. Move it to there. Cool. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you, sir. That'll work. Cool. And then on this one here, Those faces there. Cool. EZ 2.25. Great. I'm going to get rid of the solidify now. It's starting to mess with me. Okay. That feels like a reasonably sized shape thing. I think we want to make it a little bit more messed up. So let's do our usual mesh, create a rock, scale that up, minus, cool, that'll work. Alt-D, R, scale, minus, and this time I don't want it to be solid. Exact. No. There's no floor. Why is it cutting through? It shouldn't be doing that. That's probably the way the normals are, isn't it? Let's see. A shift in. Oh, come on. Fine. All right. We're going to try like that. We'll try not doing it yet. Looks weird now, but it might fix. I'm going to now, I think it's time to actually see what we're going to look at. Grab a brick thing. I think this one. Yeah. Copy the objects. Hey, Yix. Come over here to collection. Paste. Just get the heck out of my way. Okay. Now this object and this. Control link. Copy modifiers. Cool. We gotta delete this thing. And I think that's a little too curvy. So our subdiv, I think we're gonna go simple. There. Yeah, that's better. And then this, control minus. Boolean at the top. Cool. Yeah, that chunks that out. And then this. I'm just going to link it to this. Or join it. I should cut that out of there. It does keep the solidity, though. Weird. Oh, it's fine. I don't even mind. Cool. Let's do a few more. L, Shift D, P section. Great. G, that. Over to, where do I go? This outside wall, I think. Here. And then Shift D, just so we have another one. And take this one and join it to that. Cool. And this one. Where do we want to put it? Here. Sure. Oh, because we have one more float. Okay. Shift D. This one. Join. This one. Okay, that should be good. Join. Okay, fine. I'm just going to apply this one. And I can delete these. And we got some crunchy holes. There's the free floater. There's the free floater that I saw. Tab. I need to turn all of these off. Okay. Fill. And let's see. R. There we go. And 2 E G Y minus 1.5. 1.75? Is that how big my squares were? I don't remember. No, I think they were 2. Yeah, they were 2. A, M, distance. Come back out. There we go. Yeah, we got a little bit of weirdness there, but that's all right. That's fine. Z8. Take a look. We're going to change our exposure to make it brighter. Let's see what the heck we're doing. We got some fun things coming across like that. Actually wanted to kind of build up a little more. Let's build this one up a little bit more. Let's take there, there, there. I have zero interest in making tutorials. There are so many tutorial people out there already. It's not like a bigger audience is going to give me any money anyway. So thanks, but nah. I'm happy to answer questions on anything on how I do stuff, but I have really no interest in, I hate editing videos. I've made a couple tutorials outside of this for Game Dev TV, and that's fun and I enjoy doing it. But to do this repeatedly every day like I enjoy doing, tutorials are not a good option for me. Let me save this thing. I haven't saved it yet. No. 250305 live stream Rebel base. Anytime someone asks me that, my first question is always, what do you not understand about how I'm doing? And it's probably because I'm using an add-on that you don't have and that costs money. And then people are like, well, don't use those. And I'm like, well, then it's no fun. So let's bring that up a little bit. 0.1, huh? So let's bring all those up 0.1. I think that's a good option. Now we got this thing in here. That's the problem with tutorials is you're like, what don't you use? So that makes it easier. Like, oh, well, I can't use add-ons then, or I can't use anything custom, or I have to go through and can only use free things. You're like, it's just a pain in my ass. And no matter what you do, it's never enough. Someone's always like, I didn't want to do this. So, there we go. That's looking all right. I feel like that's not a bad initial setup for us. I have no ground, but we don't really need any. I might want another one over on this one right here. Let's just get this one. Alt-D, and bring it over to here. Extend it out that way. There we go. I like that. And then let's grab one more. RZ90, Alt-G, GZ 2.35. And that should bring us to, oh, come on. Oh, I'm on. Good, yeah. RX90. There we go. Do it right, Seth. Come on. Scale it up. Cool. There we go. Like that. That's looking fun. I guess that's a good starting point for us. Let's maybe now build a ground. Mesh circle. S50. Do I go bigger than that? That's 100 meters. I think 50 will be good for this one. Maybe we'll take a bit more. Go to 75. Rotation scale. Fill. And then we're going to quad remesh it to 250. There we go. And this one, I'm going to move to the ground. And this to scene collection. Great. Cool. All right. So we got our ground space. I don't think we'll use draw this time. Tab. I'm just going to make all of this proportional. GZ down and make it bigger so we get just kind of on a hill. And then random. So we get a little wonkier hill. Let's see. Great. And then one. Shrink that way down. Yeah, it's going to be messed enough. Anyway, when we do other stuff to it, cool. Add a modifier, terrain, terrainer base. Oh yeah. Looking pretty good. I think I'm going to lower our strength on our flat stuff this time to 3. So it's a little bit flatter. That's better. Yeah. I like it. Let's apply it. So we now have something that looks pretty good. Is it all sticking through? Is there any part of it that's not? I think we got a little bit that's not. So let's take this up. There we go. Now I think the whole maze is sticking through. Yes. Which means we have some floors that are kind of lower than other, or, you know, like more connected, and that's fine. I don't mind that. Save. I just love the idea of just using a random maze generator to start this off too. It's kind of fun. Let's take this. I'm going to get rid of our floor. I'm just really getting to the point where I don't want to see that anymore. And this, sculpt mode, grab And we will bring it down a little bit. So we get a bit more ground. Still trying to make it so that nothing is... We don't have bricks basically floating in the air. That there. It's looking okay. Great. It's looking pretty good. It's still maybe a bit too much here, though. I don't want it to be that high up. Sculpt mode. It's doing weirdness. Like weird. Oh, because I'm on snake hook and not on... That would be why. Like, why is it doing weird things? Okay. Kind of just bringing it down so it's not quite so uneven up here in our terrain. A little flatter. Great. Cool. Okie dokie. So let's keep playing. We can build on top of some of this stuff here if we want to. It might be fun too. Take this building here, put it up here. Let's see if that'll work. It's not bad. You could live with that. How big is a... I'm going to put a guy in here. Let me just double check our size. It just feels big to me. Probably should have brought a person in from the beginning, but, you know. Oh, that's a huge door. We don't need a door that big. Not on something like this. Scale it down to there. That's better. Cool. Like that. Nice. We can go back into our wall just a little bit there too. Like that. Okay, cool. Take a look. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's getting somewhere. Cool. And let's do a bit more. Grab this one. Come on. There we go. Let's flatten it though. There we go. I kind of like it going just sort of over here. We need to move it though. To that side of the thing. And inside of our fence. Yeah. Definitely. That's cool. We want it facing out. Where do we want to reverse it? RZ 180. Yeah, we want to reverse it. I think. That. Cool. Let's bring it over more so that it lines up, and we could actually technically just kind of walk from one to the other if we wanted to. Take a step there. Cool. Nice. And then let's keep it going. Kind of doing more of the same. What does this look like? I don't think we need this one. Not a balcony. The structures I like, though. The ones that are kind of just sitting there floating. Let's do another one there. See here. Or even up further. Kind of throw it on top of that thing. Ooh, yeah. Almost lines up perfectly, doesn't it? Cool. I'm just going to mirror it. There we go. Bring it a bit more that way. Just a bit. It's still on the inside. Yeah. Cool. Nice. And then a ladder. That's not a ladder. That's a ladder. There we go. Yeah, we'll just leave it straight up. Like that. Okay. Cool. And I think we want some windows in this thing. I mean, not too many, but not on this top level, but in this level here. Distortions, yes. Cool. Window holes. And tab. And I just want to grab let's see, let's do it this way. Let's read this. Hide. L, X, faces. Or alt hide. No, we got to keep those, yeah. Now we got a hole there. That's better. That was what I wanted. Okay. Save that again. Really, we can just kind of go as crazy as we want to, adding whatever stuff we want to here. What does crate look like? The dumpster? Yeah, I don't think we want there. Delete. What else do we want to add on the top? I want to add some awnings, I think. Some draped stuff. Where do we want to put it? The building does have a door, right? I think. Yeah, right in there. One door, right there. What's this roof thing looking like? See if we can use it here. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. Okay. It's big. Kind of like it, though. Let me put it over here. Over here. Like that. Let's bring it down a little bit. And I guess I want to mirror it. RX 180. No, RZ 180. RZ 180. I could type, right. We could have just mirrored it, but we'll just do this instead. And all right, I can live with that. Tab 3. We're going to do some fun stuff to it in a minute, I swear. E goes down, plus U, unwrap, Q project. It's probably not going to be the right scale, but whatever. Also probably fine at the level we're looking at it, unless we get up close. But let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Just take this whole thing and move it this way. Yeah. And then that way to there. I'm trying to find the best spot for it. Yeah, I think that's cooler. Nice. I'll make this a bit small. I think that's extending too far out from our... Scale it in that way just a bit. That should be good, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I like that better. Good deal. Then, what do we want to do now to it? I think now might be time to start putting in some plants and stuff too. Don't really like that as our ground underneath this one. I'm not sure I like it in general. We could change it this time. Normally I don't bother, but shaders, me, dirt AO grass. And UV it, I think. Tab A U unwrap. Smart UV project. Okay. It's still doing weird things with this. I swear this shader worked better before. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Like it was darker before. Oh. Roughness. We want this to be rougher. Yes. That helps a lot. And here, roughness. What's it look like? It's pretty rough already. Good. All right, maybe we'll just do that. That does feel better. Particularly as we add more stuff to it. We need to adjust our distance to only local. Yeah. Cool. It's going to be like 99% dirt with just a little bit of green every once in a while. And we could punch it to make it a bit more by doing this, right? Yeah, that brings just a little bit more green in. Cool. I think that's what we'll use. Okay. Then the next thing we need to do is this thing, new collection base. Let's just turn it off so we can see what we're doing too. This one's in ground, right? Yeah, so turn off ground. There we go. Or turn off person too. Base. Cool. That's getting us there. And then in base, maybe we'll even go one further. New collection walls. Leave that inside base. Right. Yes. Okay. What do we lose? Walls. Modifiers. We lost something when we did that. Undo history. Let's try. Did I delete something by accident? Because I lost all my bricks. When did I lose all my bricks that I wasn't noticing? No, got it there. If I go M, new collection, walls. Okay, still got that. Oh, I know what happened. Right. Go collection 2. And ground and human and walls. That's other stuff for our base. New collection, base. I accidentally moved the bricks, I think. Walls. Back on? Yep. And then it didn't find them anymore. One in here. I'm just going to... No, I can't select them anymore. Great. Okay. Walls. Camera. What the hell is camera there? Cameras. Go back. Walls goes inside base. Yes. And we're all still good. Cool. All right. Then... Let's do geoscatter. I haven't decided how much corruption I want to throw in this one yet. That's part of the reason I'm waiting. It's like right now we're just kind of going with Earth, but we'll do some for sure. Biome scatter, open to biomes. Reload our biome library. And we want Scatter Pro. Actually, I really liked using Rocky Plane 2 yesterday. That was a good one. So let's use it again. And it's thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Cool. Let's get it out of the way. I think we'll use it again. Okay, so the first thing we want is an upward obstruction to base. Now let's see what that looks like. First, we'll start with rocks. Rocks everywhere. I don't really want them inside of our base. It doesn't really make sense to have them there. So we have two options. We could just do a repel, or we could do a vertex group inside. Maybe let's do a vertex group this time. Grab this, tab, and C. Outside the wall, we still want to let that happen there. And there. And there. And we could get super accurate. We're not going to. Let's just solo it. We can always adjust it later if we need to, too. Vertex group, assign, and we'll call this one in base. Okay. And don't really want any of them going to the base, so we'll just do the group in base. Now we turn on rocks. Let's see. Yeah, none inside. Well, a couple, but you know, not many. A little bit there going on, which we can probably, we know we can edit. Come on. Let's see. Add that. Assign to in base. Cool. Hey, profile. That looks cool. Sure. Go with that. I like it. The only thing I'm not sure about is maybe putting some plants and stuff near the walls, but we'll do that in a second. Let's do another group. We're going to biome scatter. Let's go with dry biome 7. Let's try dry biomes. Let's see, 6 is 3.5, 7 is 4. I want to go with 6. Slightly smaller. And it's chugging away. It's really chugging away. It's moving though, 40%. Can't really do much in the meantime, unfortunately. We're kind of stuck. Theoretically, we can, but let's just turn off rocks if it'll let us. Don't know if it will. Come on. Oh, it's going. You can see it. 60. No, I turned off rocks in the wrong spot. I'll have to fix that, or we won't have any in the render. We can see them in the viewport, but not the render, and that's going to mess with us if we don't pay attention later, because it'd be like, where'd they go? $70. Come on. It's taking forever today. It is going to look cool once it finally gets there, though. 80. Excuse me. 90. Almost there. As soon as it goes blank, we know we got it, because it'll turn them all off again. Okay, got them. Okay, so turn this off here, on here. Dry biome, I'm just gonna make it not be in base. Then our trees are going to be proximity repelled from our walls by a minimum of 5 meters. We're going to get rid of flowers. Cactus 1. I think it could be okay if it's near. Let's see. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind that there. Cactus 2. Also kind of okay. It's fine. And trees. So do we lose all of our trees, or are they just not showing up? Tree. Walls repel. Okay. What else is in walls? What's that in? Oh, nothing's in walls, probably, right? Yeah, maze should be in walls. There we go. Now repel from walls 5 meters. Okay, and no trees close. Cool. That works for us. Now, let's do one more. And I'm going to do a custom one. I want botanic objects, grasses. Sorry, you can't see this, but I'm just grabbing some grasses. Nothing complicated. Dry grass, spring and summer. Let's grab these two. Okay. We're going to come here and we're going to, instead of viewport selection, browser selection, I'm going to select a preset that's just very small, and then we're going to scatter our assets. Okay. Let's go back to this. And I'm just going to turn off these. As you can see, that's our grass that we just added. I want to make it so it has a proximity to walls. And I want to reverse the proximity. So it only shows up near walls. And then I want to increase the distribution to like 5. I'm going to make it grass inside near walls. And we're going to have our transition distance be 0.2. Yeah. And minimum distance of 0.2. So now we get grasses near the walls, and our density influence is going to be 95, which will allow some more other places, but mostly they're going to congregate near that walls. Maybe even a little more. 5, let's go to 8. Yeah. So we'll get some rando patches here in the center. but mostly not. Maybe even make this, instead of 95, let's go to like 99. Yeah. So you will just see the occasional one dotted around the landscape, which will help unify it if you happen to care that kind of thing. You'd be like, oh, look, the same grass is in other places too. It's not just around the... There. Cool. Now, we can, and we'll continue until we run out of time, detail this forever, because you could add so much stuff to these things. Excuse me. Let's try doing some corruption now. We don't want it to be like totally fucked up though, but we wouldn't mind a little bit. I think what we'll do is we're going to take this object here and I'm going to turn off everything. Shift D, M, new collection, collision. And then, make sure I change the right one. Collision here. Delete all modifiers. Yes. And in walls, turn them all back on. Okay. And then ground, Shift D, M, collision. Okay. Now, select objects, just those. Okay, and we can join those together. Okay, so that is our collision object. Should be fine. Now, what if we actually do make it kind of going towards this one? Okay, tab. Let's just do our usual thing. Let's kind of grab some spots. Here, 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 here. There, 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 there. I'm gonna grab quite a few this time. All that. Okay. Shift D, P section. Come out. Tab A. We're just gonna give it all of our group. It's not in base group, it's plus. And it's gonna be group is fine. Now I'm gonna be lazy. Up until now, haven't been lazy. Now I'm gonna be lazy. All right. Modifier. Geometry nodes. Tendril creation. We are going to. We don't have a target object yet. Group. Collision. Mesh. Or empty. Sphere. GZ. Cool. Where's our other empty? Weird. Okay. Empty 1. Radius of 0.25. Not super thick. Growth of 1. Collision with top of circle 1, which is going to be just called collision now, right? Just to make sure I have the right one. Yes. We want to grow on surface. And set our density to 0.1 to start with, and iterations of 10. Cool. That's getting us something. And they extend. And they climb up the walls. Do they climb up the walls? Oh, they climb up the walls beautifully. think we like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we like that. And this, we're going to move to new collection, corruption. So we can turn off collision. And jump back to everything. And now we have it climbing the walls in and around our base. Cool. Like it's definitely driving, it's running towards this because of all the bad energies around. Fillet curve, we can increase this. Make it a little more curvy. Cool. And we're going to give it a resolution of 6, I think. Nice. Ooh, I think I know the story now. I think I know what I'm doing. Cool. Now we like that. Let's apply it. Maybe even go a bit deeper in. Iterations to 150. So it goes right to the center, right? Yeah. More. 180. Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's very cool. Apply all. Great. Now, let's do a little thingy thing in the center. That's a custom term, right? Organics, start shaping an organics module. And organic shape, we're going to move to corruption and solo it. And seed something. And seed something. And we can scale. Oh, yeah. And thickness. Yeah, connect it. Okay. Cool. And then morphing just to get it wonked. Cool. Evolution. We can just have it extend more. That's fun. Bake it. There we go. And Alt-G and scale it up. Let's see what we get. Cool. And I don't think we need to play with a morph this time. I think we're just going to use this by itself. So this and this join together. Right? Yeah. Cool. Tab, A, add a group. Assign tab. Now, let's set our end to 10. Add a modifier. Differential growth. And we've merged them all together this time. We're trying something a little different. So they're all going to grow. It will all grow sort of universally as one thing. Voxel size of 0.1. Now let's go a little smaller. 0.05. So we're at before. Sure. I want to growth direction of 1. It kind of goes up. And let's just see what we get. Save. Man, this might be why I want them separate, though. So I like that's on the ground, but I don't like it on the top thing. So let's actually do them separately to start with, at least. So we get them to sort of an equivalent level of detail. Yep. Unwind. Not in edit mode. Tab LP section. Its own thing. And I'm going to set its voxel size to 0.2. Let's see what this does. They should both have it. They should both be growing simultaneously. I haven't actually tried running it twice on two objects at the same time before. Yeah, it works. No, that works well. Cool. I like it. I think we still need more on this thing, but I like the big shapes first. So let's go ahead and just apply this. And I think I'm going to apply this too. And then this one, rewind, tab A, add our group again, and add our geometry again for differential growth. And 1, growth direction of 1. And let's see what this does. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's see, at 15, or 10 rather. I think I might go to 15. Yeah, I like it. 15 is that. And it's not looking too different yet. Let's apply this. Now we'll join them together. Tab A. Yeah, they're getting close. Assign a vertex group. Come back out. Okay, come back out. Add it again. Geometry nodes. Differential growth. And I'm going to turn off geoscatter just to make my life easier. Growth direction of 1 multiplier of 2. And this time we will keyframe it, I think. Rewind. We'll keyframe that and that. And then at 10, we'll keyframe it at that and that again. And then at 11, I'll set this to 1. 0. I don't know how much this will even matter, but let's try and see. Save. Rewind. We're going to go to 15. Okay, it's going. It does unify it nicely. Might be a bit much, but we might go with it anyway. There's always that, like, but I'm hiding all my brickwork and stuff that I spent so much time working on, but that doesn't make it bad. It just means you gotta pay attention to see what the final looks like. Like, just because you can't see everything you did doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, now it should spread out again. Come on. Yep. Yeah, that's okay. It's kind of eating this whole thing now, which is all right. Growing up, out, out. Let's see what it looks like at the final. This whole space has just kind of been consumed. Which is not bad. Let's see, do I like it better before? After. Somewhere in between, sadly. I want to try something else. I want to try here, setting our scale to 0.5. Just going to make it not work on everything as much. And I might make a 0.05 sounds good. Maybe 0.06. It's a little larger. Probably won't even notice a difference. Save. Play. I mean, it's going to leave some areas a little less touched by the noise, and some will be bigger. And yeah, I do think I'm liking that better. Actually liking it a lot better. I might even do it a little bit more. One more time, right? Once more with feeling. That is what I wanted, though. It's definitely better. I didn't actually need as much micro detail. I kind of still want some of the other stuff in there. So since all this already had a fair amount of micro detail already, whee! Yeah, that's cooler, but we're not done yet. We're going to do a bit more. We're going to take down to 0.2. And we're going to actually change our noise intensity, I think, to 20. And our curve intensity we'll take to 10. Play it. Yes. That is more what I wanted. Oh, look, sun. Who knew? Wow. Coming on. I think I got better before it gets all the way to the end, which is fine. I think, let's see. Kind of like it about 5. Just going to apply it there. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it there. That looks good. Let's give it a material. Not that. Oh, do I not even have a... Oh, I must have closed it. Come on. Shaders. Me. Organic. Host. Yes. Get it out of the way. And I think we're going to fix that other thing that I did before, too. We want our noise just to be... scale of like 0.1 or the other way. Other way. 10. Yeah. Just to give it that warbly kind of nature to it. Maybe not 10 on this one. Let's go to like 5. Sure. That looks good. Okay. Now, I don't want any trees near our corruption either, so we need to come to geoscatter again. To our tris. And proximity, repel, corruption, minimum distance of 3. Turn back on geoscatter. Turn back on trees, I guess. Just make sure they're there. Turn off random. I don't need it all anymore. Cool. And this one, we'll do an upward obstruction of corruption. Did I have an upward obstruction on this one? I think I might have, but I don't think I need it anymore. Yeah, because we debase, we're going to just remove that and we'll make it corruption. So nothing underneath that. Cool. So this thing is just eating away at this base, which is just kind of ironic, but it's sort of fun. And we did get a little bit of things we don't need down underneath, but that's fine. It's all one object now. Great. HDR, import. Hmm. 61. Let's see what we got. These are pretty like bright. Let's do 1053. And the background. I don't have a camera yet either, but I'm kind of thinking something. Where's a cool, where's an entrance kind of vibe? I want to be able to see our tower too, so maybe something like, I can't really see the tower there, but that's fine. There, something like that. Let's see. Photographer. The Arri Alexa 65. We're going to set our clip end to 250. Not that I think we're seeing that far today, but just to be sure. And the lens, the cook, and the resolution, widescreen. I gotta get it down like roughly human. Yeah. Well, see, that's a fun thing. So because corruption is attracted to negative, violent energies and emotions, the rebel base filled with a bunch of pissed off, angry rebels draws the corruption incredibly rapidly. So they have to keep moving because their very activity pisses off the world. And that's kind of the vibe. That's what I was thinking with it. Making it kind of an interesting, how do you fight these people? Because you have to fight these people, but yeah. Cool. It's going to look very different when we added all of our rocks and stuff in, but let's just throw a little in so we can see. I kind of like that light too. It's very sort of overblown, bright, hot. India. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Can't turn the grasses on. That'll just be bad. But tree, cactus. I just want to see what it looks like a little bit. I actually got to bail. I'm meeting somebody for coffee in an hour, so cool. And then set our max samples to 512, not 513, 512. Our bounces to 16, and our high contrast to base contrast. And I don't think we're going to do fog on this one. I think we want it to feel stark and open. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy. There will be more plants and grass and stuff in here, but I can't turn on with it exploding everything. I think we're in good shape. I like this one. And let's just change photographer while I'm thinking about it. To our resolution is 100%. And our world miss pass goes to 250, not 25. And compositing, just look at it and see what it looks like a little bit. Come on. Tab. Bring this back down. That should be better. Layout. And camera. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. Appreciate it. We will be back again tomorrow for another one. Not quite sure what yet, but I do have a couple of ideas. So hopefully be good. Anyway, thanks again. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And I'll see you again soon. All right, folks. Later.